Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm your host, Buckning, and today we are going to go through the portfolio because we updated a position. We're going to talk about the fractional shares, and then I'm going to show you guys how important and how valuable that really is for some of those that may or may not be able to find the extra funds to invest for retirement or for their future, and so on and so forth, because I know it can be a common theme. And so I will go through a calculator and show you as little as possible that can really show that makes the difference in your investing career or life, so on and so forth. So I'm going to try little things different here. We're not going to go through the whole portfolio. We're just going to get right into it. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio right in front of your eyes. And if you're not new, welcome back. So we will get right into it here. We will go through how the portfolio is performing. So today it did close out at $5,954.38, down $25.01 on the day, down 0.42%. For the 1 week, we are up $38.07. For the 1 month, we are up $49.09, up 0.83%. For the 3 months, we are up $322.67. Up 5.73%. For the 1 year, we are up $973.01, up 19.53%, and the same for all. Excuse me. So the position we updated today is Royal Bank of Canada, ticker symbol RY, closing out at 127.54. Here is the snapshot of the position here. We did update this position, and so we did buy one share today, and I'll go through that. But what you want to pay attention to here, and this will kind of lead into the fractional shares that Wealthsimple Trade has rolled out, is this little diagram here. I'll put a thing there, and that means it has the ability to be bought in fractions. So you don't have to buy a full share. However, I did, of course, and yeah. So the Royal Bank of Canada, ticker symbol RY, we purchased this morning. We bought one share at $128.44. And so we'll go ahead and update that in the dividend the dividend tracker. We use Track Your Dividends, of course, for that one. So the position now has 9 shares, total value of $1,147.86 invested into just Royal Bank of Canada. Our average price of getting in is $114.74, and it holds almost 20% of the portfolio. We're sitting at 19.57%. Today's return was down $15.06, down 1.3%, but our total return since owning the position is $115.22, up 11.16%. So it was on a downtrend today, which is totally fine, and that's okay. So what we're going to do now is go straight to Track Your Dividends. .com. This is the site I use to track the dividends here, and we will go ahead and update the position. So if we scroll down here, this is the portfolio as of today, not including the cash account. So total securities position is $5,720. We are up $983 on the day. Dividend yield is 3.67% if you're to build this portfolio today. Okay, and so I scroll down and show you all the positions if you're to build this portfolio today. Okay, yield on cost is 4.44%, and it is higher because we do use the strategy of dollar cost averaging, which I will put in a card up here somewhere for you. And annual income is at $210 from dividends. So we'll go ahead and go to Royal Bank here. Currently it shows 8 shares. That's the price ending today at $127.54, down $1.77 today. And our yield on cost is $13.03 before updating the position, and we were up $116.08, and so on and so forth. Our yield on cost is 3.82. The yield today is ending at 3.39%, and the annual dividend from all dividends will be roughly $34.56. So we will go ahead and add a new holding, default portfolio. The ticker for Royal Bank Canada is RY. Don't forget the TO if you're in Canada, because you can buy this stock in the US as well. One share today. Cost per share came in at $128.44. Go ahead and add that holding, and everything is updated. So now the portfolio sits at $5,847, up $982 today. Dividend yield today, if you're to build the portfolio with the updated position, is 3.67%. Yield on cost is 4.41%, and annual income has jumped to $214. As you can see, Royal Bank here is at 9 shares now, and the annual income receiving from Royal Bank is $38.88. And that is the dividend tracker. Okay, so we'll head back to, let's see here. We'll go back to this one here, and we will go through actually the spreadsheet that we have for the year to track all the dividends, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the fractional shares. So I'll pop up it here. Boom, there it is. So we have received some more dividends for the month of July 2021. So we have a total now of 1677. And of course, near the end of the month, once we've received all dividends, I will go through a breakthrough of each dividend to show you how that number came upon. But as you can see, this year total, we've received $87.96 in dividends alone. Year over year growth is sitting at 406%, and using $17.37 as a baseline last year. This year will be the first year that we'll have full dividends every single month in this portfolio. Our net deposits, including referrals, is $3,111.37. If you haven't used the referral code, it is down below. If you haven't signed up for Wealthsimple Trade, or if you're thinking about it, you can receive up to $25 in stock value for using the referral code. And total invested since starting this portfolio is $4,981.37. And let's see here. Market value is $5,954.38, which brings us to a performance of the year of January 1, 2021 to now at 6.69%. Whereas last year was 12.84, because last year was a great year. Okay, so that is the spreadsheet, guys. The video is very quick, so we are now going to talk about fractional shares, because I know that has been on a lot of people's minds. And we will go ahead and head over there right now. So Wealthsimple Trade has now included fractional shares. And what does that mean? Fractional shares means you can purchase, instead of purchasing a whole share like Royal Bank of Canada at $120 some, you can now invest, let's say, if you only have 10 extra spare dollars, you can take that $10 and put it in to Royal Bank, and you'll get a fraction of that share, which means you'll get a fraction of the dividend and not the full dividend. And you can work your way up to doing that. What this means for a lot of new investors, I do believe this is the first time fractional shares has been introduced in Canada. I don't know of any trading platforms that allow fractional shares other than mutual funds, which is not really shares. They use units for that one. And so when it comes to fractional shares in Wealthsimple Trade, it's massive, because I know for a fact, and we'll go through the calculator, how much it costs, because this gives you the opportunity to put in $10, $17 a month, into an S&P 500, and letting that grow on average 10%, which is the S&P 500 average. Currently, in the past 10 years, I do believe it's been about 15%. And so sometimes it means, this will go back to the budget, of course, and we'll show you guys that in the next video. But let's just say, okay, I'm going to go base this off a Netflix subscription, and I'm going to go at 18 years old. 67 is the retirement age average in Canada. Current savings, 0, let's just say. Annual savings is $215.88. And I did that calculation by doing the Netflix subscription of $17.99, timesing it by 12. That's where you get this number. Annualized returns about 10%. And annualized returns during retirement, because you're not going to touch this even in retirement. You're going to start withdrawing at a 4% rate, which you can see at the bottom there, right above my camera there, which is right here. And your current annual income is, let's call it 55,000, because that's the average in Canada, not the medium, the average. And what age do you expect to live in Canada? Is about 82 is the average age in Canada. And so we'll go ahead and calculate that. And I'm going to show you exactly how much it's costing you when you have a Netflix subscription. So let's just say you're 18 now and retirement is at 67. We minus the, yeah, 67 is retirement age minus the 18 years. So you have 49 years till you turn 67. 49 years times $215.88 is how much you'll spend per year on a Netflix subscription. And that would cost you roughly $10,578 in your total lifespan over 47 years in Netflix. Now, Netflix doesn't give you a return. However, investing in the S&P 500 definitely will. So we'll go to 67 here on the screen. Scroll down to 67, which is right here. And you can see that $10,000 in Netflix subscription, which is for pleasure, has cost you $228,000 in investments because you're not investing your money. You're literally giving your money to Netflix. That doesn't provide you a return. However, the S&P 500 does, and that would yield you $228,000. That's almost $250,000 for retirement, and we're using it for Netflix. Which is, I have nothing against Netflix. I have nothing against pleasure or anything like that. Okay, so that is the cost of that. Okay, and why am I doing the S&P 500? Because fractional shares doesn't include some of the ETFs in Wealthsimple Trade, but eventually they will. And this is how important it is, because let's say you're 35 now. We'll use 35 because that's typically the age where people start thinking, oh, I better start retiring. It's retirement. It's your prime years. You're in the flow of working and so on and so forth. You have an established career and so on and so forth, or so I like to think. So 67 years minus 35, you have 32 years to retire. Same thing, Netflix subscription, very common thing. We'll calculate that. 32 years times 215.88. You will spend roughly about $6,908 in Netflix up to retirement if you're 35 now. And we go to 65, and that would yield you $35,000 instead of spending $6,900 and not getting anything in return other than movies, some chill time, I guess. But you can see here, the yield that you're missing out on is about $29,000 from your $6,900 being invested into the S&P 500. So hopefully that makes sense. And as you can see, as you keep going at 82, it's going to be $50,000, right? Let's go back to the 18 because I'm curious. Let's go 18. At 82, having a Netflix subscription is $840,000. That's how much it's costing you to not invest in the S&P 500. So that's how important it is to put your money away in an investment, even if it's only a Netflix subscription per month of $17.99 per month into the S&P 500. And so that is how important it is. That is the benefit of fractional shares and being able to purchase them. And so let me go back here and let me show you, because here it is. Let's go to Royal Bank of Canada. Okay. This little symbol here right beside the name, you can tap on that fractional trading available. So you can go ahead and go to the buy. Boom, there it is. Hit next. So this is the tax-free savings account. And instead of market buy, you can see fractional shares was there. You can hit fractional, and this will explain a fractional buy allows you to purchase a fraction of a share. You'll start gathering the amount you'd like to invest, and we'll show you the estimated quantity you'll get. The type of order is executed at the end of the trading day, so you won't know exact quantity until it's filled, which is fine. So you can invest as little as $1, okay? So let's say you have $17.99 available, and you want to put it in Royal Bank of Canada, you can see the estimated quantity is 0.1411 of a share, and you can place that trade, okay? But I'm not going to do that. So why am I talking Royal Bank of Canada? Because that's the only example I can give you. As for the S&P 500, a great ETF for that is, I think it's VOO. Yeah, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. You can see it's $396.61 to get you a unit of this Vanguard S&P 500. But once fractional shares becomes available for this, you can start putting $17.99, which is a Netflix subscription, which I think everyone typically has, and start putting that in every single month, and you will yield the returns that I was talking about in that calculator. And so That's how important it is. That's how valuable fractional shares can be. That's how valuable it is to invest even as little as $17.99, because I know everyone must have a Netflix subscription unless you borrow someone else's. But even $5, right? It's $5 a month can change a lot of things for retirement and give you a better outlook on what your finances will look like in that time frame. And so hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm definitely not your financial advisor. So go seek professional advice for that. And have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video where I'll be talking about how I do a budget. And other than that, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.